What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. So, like the title said, if your birthday is between January and December, well, guess what? This is your tarot message right now. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to mess with it. Turn on this light, though. Blinding me. Blinding me eyeballs. Okay. That's a lot better. A lot better. Now I can handle that. So what's up? What's going on with y'all? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying yourself. So, this is for any sign. This is a general collective message. Okay. I was still taking a break from tarot. But, I got this message today that obviously the energy, wasn't mine. So something's really going on here that creating some havoc. Okay, we'll take those two. Some turmoil, some tension. Let's figure that out. All right. So as you come in, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're brand new to this channel. Okay, appreciate that. Let's get rocking and rolling. Rolling and rocking. Yeah. Right. You stay there. Come on. See? Confusion, chaos. What do you got going on here? Your energy's messing up mine. All right, here we go. First two cards out. Ooh, the Seven of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Yes. Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay, so check this out. Because this is a very general collective message. This could be you or somebody you're dealing with. But right now, someone is being blocked from coming towards you in this playa energy. Okay? Somebody's being blocked from coming to you this way. Or maybe you're even blocking yourself from being in this kind of mentality, right? All right, so we'll just leave those here. That's your two cards. That's your energy now. Let's get into your actual story. We'll do story mode now. Okay, thanks for coming on in. Appreciate y'all being up in here. Look at this. Okay. Five of Wands. A lot of wands out here. What's going on with all that fire and passion, right? Mojo. Somebody's mojo's on fire. Yes, indeed. All right, so right. Okay, so I think there's too many ponds in the fish. I mean, too many fish in the pond. What's up? What's up? I'm not always looking at the screen, so I appreciate you saying hi. I'm doing great, thank you. All right, so yeah, I think there's too many fish in the sea. Too much competition. Okay, too much strife. It's like a battle royal. Okay, so I feel this is geared towards somebody's singleness. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but just so far I'm picking up that somebody being very single and they're tired of the competition because maybe everybody comes in all like playa. Okay, but you're blocking it. Seven of Wands. Hi. Appreciate y'all being up in here. Look at you blowing up my live. Love it in the comments. Thank you. All right. Wheel of Fortune, but something is about to change here. Okay, about to have a little bit of some good luck maybe, but this is probably like destiny here. So I think a cycle is ending here. Okay. Yes, a cycle of this never-ending drama of players is about to be over. Let's find that out. Yeah, smooth sailing, baby. Yeah, you're sailing on the calmer waters here, okay? Yeah, you're definitely not about to be part of this pack, this group of scoundrels. Scoundrels. What a weird one today. Yeah, scoundrels. These hot and heavy players. Players from the Himalayas. No offense if you're from, the Himalayas, but you guys got internet up there? It's probably a great 5G. Look at that, star. Okay. So you're healing from something. This is why. Okay, so maybe some of y'all did get played. Okay. I've been there, I feel it, sucks, nobody likes it, but whatever. But you're moving away from that. That's what the cycle is here. So I think you're consciously blocking this, so that way, you're not getting torn down anymore. You're not getting thrown into the ring. We'll say, okay. So you're going off in some smooth sailing waters here to what, to heal a little bit more, or at all starting something. Yeah, you're wanting to heal from all this mess. Tower. So you're bringing a tower. That's perfect. Okay, you're coming in like Miley Cyrus with a wrecking ball, and you're not having it. So these potential or existing relationships, they're built on faulty foundations. And what is that? Just this player energy. How can you have anything solid long term if people are just willy nilly and tossing it to every Billy or Sally, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're consciously doing this. This is good. I like this. This is kind of like helping us break the cycle of this relationship crap we got going on here. Yeah, you're leaving it out in the cold. Okay. So if anybody's trying to come at you in this pony boy, pony girl energy, you're quickly blocking that. You're not having anything to do with it. You're cruising through the stars here, healing from this battle that you've probably been through with. It looks like multiple tries, and say, you're a serial dater or anything, but multiple relationships that have just turned out to be crap. I mean, I know. I'm been there, dude. So let's keep going. I mean, yeah. Yeah, so we have the, who's this? The High Priestess. You're trusting your gut here, okay? You have a higher knowledge of something here. And I think with that higher knowledge I think that you really know what you want, basically. Okay, just put it in a nutshell. So, let me just break this down. This is so stupid, but I can't help it because my brain just goes off on that. So, when somebody says, "Oh, just it's put it in a nutshell," right? Just in a nutshell. So I don't know. Do you have to crack open the nut first, then to put whatever in that nutshell? I'm saying it's like some of these things that we say are just absolutely, it boggles my mind. Yeah. All right. So you have the High Priestess here. You have a knowledge of what you really want, and see what I tell you. What did I tell you over here? You want the lovers. You want that solid commitment. You want that other, that mirror image of you, that twin, that soul partner, right? Yeah. See, I mean, I tell you, my readings are just spot on, my friends. So thank you for coming up on it. And if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. Become part of this family. We're rocking it over here. Look at this. 4 of Swords. Yeah. So it's like you're that's where you're going to find your peace. That's where you're going to feel relaxed and comforted is in that solid commitment, right? Sure says that. Okay. So we keep going on. To 8 of Swords. So now you're in this process because everybody's on a different level. Okay, some are starting this to realize that you need to block this kind of energy out. Some of you have already done it, starting to heal from all this drama with other people's casualness, right? And others of you are at the end of this where you know what you want, but now you're starting to really get in your head about, is it coming? I mean, am I too late? Is it already over? Because with that 4 of Swords and 8 of Swords, you could be overthinking like it's done, it's dead, it's not going to ever happen. And what with the Lovers card? So now you're starting to overthink this here about, am I too late? Right? And I say it's never too late to start over. We all sometimes what we want always it changes. Sometimes in the middle of marriages, we start to grow unhappy and we don't like the things that our partner does. And so that's how things, end up dismantling itself. Right? What's up? Appreciate you. Thank you, Alejandro. Yes, Alejandro. Yes. Thank you, my friend. You're awesome. Okay, so overthinking some things here. Okay, you're not seeing things clearly. So you have to go within hermit mode. Okay, you have to go within and really soul search, because that's the soul searching card, looking for that inner wisdom. Okay, seeing what you really want. Really trying to use your discernment as well, because a lot of times we get racked with things that aren't ours emotionally, and we carry them, and then we start to think about them like they're ours, and then we make them our problem. That's not always what it needs to be. Justice. Yeah, you'll have justice. Okay, justice in the house. Libra scales, balancing things out here. So it would be wise to really think about not what you want, but start thinking about manifesting what you do want. And what you want to manifest is this. Okay, because this Lover's card is right next to the High Priestess, right next to the Hermit and Justice. So I really think that you need to stop thinking about what was, as far as, is this all the kind of people that are out in this world? Or is there more to it? Is there somebody on my level? Is there somebody that, I can connect with energetically that isn't a player? Yeah. Und ja, we keep going, love. Let's keep going. All right. So there's the Justice and the Hermit. And the Hermit's staring right at the Justice card. So this is going to be good, because why? You're facing your fears. Some of you might be afraid to be alone. That's why you were trapped in these kind of cycles of these, casual relationships, we'll say. It doesn't have to be a sexual thing either. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes friendships are casual and then they just go away. Same thing for relationships. Ten of Cups. There it is. Yeah. So you're on a soul mission to find out what really makes you happy. And when you're thinking about all this, it is understanding that having that solid commitment, that person to lean on no matter what, is what going to make you happy. And sometimes, like I said, when you get stuck in these kind of relationships, the leftovers is really what we carry on, and that's what we need to heal through and from, so we don't put that baggage on anybody else. And so when you get to, downside your grocery cart, then it becomes a little more clearer on the things that you can see that you really want. That way, then you can project those thoughts to manifest what you really want, and not sit back and think of all the crap that happened. Because if you keep thinking about the past, you're just in a loop. If you keep dwelling on your past and what happened to you and who did this and blah, 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 you're just recycling that past energy to your future moments. So you're going to attract the same kind of people over and over and over. Trust me, I learned that. And I went to the School of Hard Knocks for that. True that. So we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. Now something is about to be moving here. Moving towards, okay, so you're going to be moving towards your Ten of Cups, your happiness, what you really want. Because you've connected the dots, you've already left the cycles out. It dropped all the players from the Himalayas. Strength, boom, you're moving with a purpose now. Some of you could be older, it's the same. Some of you could be a little bit older, and so then in this overthinking process of being in hermit mode and Eight of Swords, overthinking some things, you could be thinking your time's up. Maybe you think you're too old, there's nothing else out there for you. Shame, shame. Okay, so there it is, Strength card with the Knight of Swords. You're going to be taking very strong, quick, aggressive action towards what makes you happy, because you face your fears of all this, and your fears was not finding that right person. There's the Justice card. Boom. Okay. Some of you could have your sights on a Libra. Okay, because this is two Libras or 2 justice cards. They're now out here. Okay, so some of you could be, oh, that's that dude. That's right underneath. This justice card is right underneath the ten of cups. Just saying. Just saying, home slice. Yeah, with your fandangling. Fine, I'll take him. All right, Emperor. So the Justice card with the Emperor underneath the 10 of... Oh, shit. So you have the 10 of Cups with the Justice card. Then you have the Knight of Swords with the Emperor. So you are moving very quickly to somebody that makes you happy, who is an Emperor and represents justice, balanced person that brings you happiness. And like I said, it could be a Libra, right? But now you have to make a decision if you're really going to do this and take a leap of faith, because you want judgment and you will fight for this at all costs. Yeah, baby. Yeah, look at you jumping right out there, huh? I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, you're definitely going to be making this leap of faith here. And that's going to be the end of that. Oh, I got to put this here. I got to switch them off. Because this was first. That was second. Oh, yeah. So you're about to be very ruthless. Meaning determined. Very passionate about what you want and who you want. Because you're going to go for it. Because look at that. What does that say? The Ace of Pentacles. Boom. You see, like, this is like the yellow brick road. This is going to lead this mentality of kind of like this soulmate twin. I know people don't want to hear that. Oh my God, when are they ever coming in? I know. Right? Not everybody gets a twin, but everybody will get a soulmate. Okay? Or soul friend, soul bestie. Right? Yeah. But here, it's almost feeling like kingdom spouse, the one and forever, one and done. That is what's going to lead you to the jackpot. Okay? You're not going to find the jackpot in a group of people that are all just lollygagging in this orgy kind of deal. Okay? Not saying that they are, but, you know, the plethora of people that are players is very persnicketous. Okay? So, yes, it is. 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So you, Ace of Wands. Okay, are you hearing me good? There is a Libra out here that is the person that really will make you happy, but also jackpot, hello, Ace of Wands. Then you got the Ace of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles and the Lover's card with the High Priestess. Oh my God. I don't think I can be any more clearer than that. Can I be any more clear than that? Somebody definitely, this is for you. Okay? I mean, this is like unbelievably like in sync, in line. Like this is like steps that you are being guided to take towards somebody that, you know, is very well good indeed. Libra. That's all I'm seeing is Libra out here. Wow. We keep going. Appreciate y'all up in the comments. Look at that, blowing it up. Thank you for all the likes too. You guys are amazing. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? You know what I mean? All right. So here we go. Love and marriage. Love and marriage. Doesn't have to be marriage, but it definitely is you two going to be able to build together. And with the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, I think you'll be able to build quite a lot. So then you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of y'all's labor together. Okay? Wow. You better make a move. You better drop that dime. You better call somebody. That's the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So I think somebody could be on the verge of making an offer. They could be reaching out. They could be leaving a message. Okay. Check your voicemails. Check your spam box. Spam box. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm grateful for that, but shit, I get more spam than I do regular mail. It's like the junk mail in your mailbox. You know what I'm saying? It's a pain in the ass. Okay, so all your burdens are going to be done. So if you're struggling with things, okay, maybe financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, however, spiritually, this person is definitely going to help you ease all of that. But you gotta start making that move, okay? Because if it's a Libra man, I'm telling you, automatically, I know that that's a divine feminine, no doubt. No gender, no male, no female. A divine feminine is in all of us, and so is the divine masculine. Just depends on which outfit you want to wear for the day. I'm not saying dudes want to wear dresses if they don't want to be that way, but I think you know what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. So here we go, Page of Cups. Okay, my Page of Cups, I think that's kind of like that somebody's a little shy, a little intimidated, right? A little nervous. That's how I feel about that intuitively. It's the shy card, right? Let's see. Let's keep going here. Page of Cups. Wow. So are you doing good? You know, I had to go out to the grocery store a little bit, and let me tell you, 95 degrees. 95 degrees of pure Texas heat. You gotta have these darkening window shades because, man, the heat radiates through that window. And I don't give a shit what you got your AC set on. It'll still be hot in your house. Yeah. So, yeah. Gotta conserve some of that electricity here because we run the grid pretty heavy. Temperance. Balance, peace, harmony, being guided by the angels, okay? So maybe you need to take small steps towards this. Okay, go a little bit at a time. I mean, I know with the food card here, just diving right in, right? Bringing you a sack lunch and just taking off. But I think when you actually get to approach this person and start to have a conversation, you're not going to pour out all your emotions right away. This is why you're going to have the balance with the Page of Cups and the Temperance. Okay, because you're not going to burden yourself by putting everything out there and then feeling a fool because maybe this person's going to treat you like everybody else. And that was part of your dilemma with overthinking. Okay, see? Yeah, see? Anxiety. The Nine of Swords. Okay, but technically in numerology, the nines are endings and completions. Okay, because there's no double numbers. Those double numbers are actually master numbers. So it's a whole different way of looking at it. So I think your stress in your mind of your overthinking definitely will be balanced out better and less burdensome for you if you just talk small, start small, that kind of thing. Yeah, a little bit at a time. Just keep going. Keep on going. Okay. You're going to overcome this. I mean, it could be, and it's so sad that sometimes I don't like the way people judge anybody in the first place. I don't give a shit if you're black, white, green, Chinese, or orange. It don't matter. If I get shanked, I'm going to bleed the same blood as if you got shanked, right? And it's the same thing for relationships. Back in the olden days, it used to be the man was the breadwinner. He had to go and be, the head of the household. And so women felt respected towards that because they were protected and taken care of. Nowadays, more women are independent and they're like, I don't need that shit. I got it myself. But then they really struggle and they need a man to take what he's got so they can make themselves better. Right? But see, it's that imbalance of intimidation. Why should you be intimidated if you're a dude that your woman makes more money than you? Shit, I'd want her to buy me more stuff. Because that's what I would do if I was making more money than her. Buying her more stuff. And that's the sacrifice in a relationship. If one person's got more than the other, who cares? Just think of it as added bonus. People don't think that way. They get intimidated, and then it's like the stupid competition, you know? So, like, can we just stop that and think that because someone has more than you and you have less, then it would be a blessing? Maybe this is why God put you in this person's life in the first place? I don't know. That maybe it's just me. So there's no reason to be intimidated or scowling at somebody because they dress better and they have more than you, and that's just ridiculous. That's just a reflection of your shallow self and your insecurities. Ten of Swords. You're only betraying yourself. Okay, so any kind of mental conflict now definitely will be completed, because now we're back in the tarot land here, the Ten of Swords. Okay, that was like a rant. There it is. There's your happy, happy, joy, joy. Yeah, this person is going to make you very happy. You're going to feel joyous inside. Oh, happy, joy. Like a Care Bear. All cuddled up. Right? Because this person is stable. This person is balanced. I mean, if it's Libra, sure. They got it going on in this scenario. Okay, they definitely can carry their own weight and yours. Okay, so don't be all nervous. Don't be worried. Because you're only going to betray yourself if you keep overthinking like what I just explained. Just go for it. Queen of Swords. Yeah, see? Queen of Swords. Use your intuition. Use your smarts. Really think about it. Don't cut off your own happiness because you think you're going to get betrayed in some kind of way, because you're only self-sabotaging your damn self. You want victory right there in your face. In the face! There it is. Six of Wands. Your happiness is awaiting you. All you have to do is take that step. Send that message. Write that email. Go to their house. Whatever you need to do. Okay? What is this? Oh, Eight of Swords again. Yeah, see, you're going to have the victory over your overthinking. So, I'm just saying, not for nothing, but this is intuitive. Some of y'all could be fire signs. Y'all damn fire signs can really be all brazen and bold and brash in the beginning. But once you get up to somebody that is a little bit, we'll say a little higher level than you, then you get checked. Then you get in your ego. And then you start overthinking. Just saying. So we don't do that. Because when you guys start to do that, then you'll start to make it a competition. Oh, this person thinks better than me. Oh my God. Blah, blah, blah. And then your fire turns into that. But now you're only self-sabotaging somebody that you liked just because they had something better than you did and you felt inferior. Stop that. Invest in this. I'm telling you, 6 ways Sunday. 6 ways to Sunday. Today's only Tuesday. Get your shit together. Go for it. Yeah, this person's clearly single. Okay, maybe that's what some of y'all was worried about, because an attractive dude or attractive woman that has their own stuff and their own shit together and they got it going on, that can be intimidating in itself, because then you're going to start to think, well, if this person has everything, they can do it all on their own. Why do they need me? Oh, hello. Get out of the material world. Get out of your ego. There's other reasons besides material possessions why people need each other. All right. So we keep going. Throw a couple more cards down here. Look at this. Look at everybody in here. Appreciate y'all being up in here. Loving it. Okay. Focus, Daniel, son. Focus. Focus. I'm going to keep pulling from this one. Focus. 4 of Swords. Okay, so this is kind of telling me keep staying focused of what brings you peace. That's going to help you soothe your mind. Okay, and not get into this weird competitional state. Focus on the end result, the building together. Because you have all the stability together, because you combine your resources and theirs together. Now you have way more resources than you either did by yourselves. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Don't lie to yourself about what you think really makes you feel peaceful. Okay? Just don't do that. Yeah. Only think of the truth. And what the truth is what back here is with somebody that is going to stand the test of time, is going to put in that long-term commitment, that solid foundation. Because you've been through these people that cannot do that. They're casual, they're flings, they're Tinder dates, they're whatever. Those days are done. Now there's somebody in your auric field that you definitely should be manifesting and focusing on. Okay, not obsessively, but just focus your thoughts and they will shift your reality. Let me give you a simple example of manifestation. Too easy. Let's just say it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and your stomach starts grumbling, right? And you're hungry, like mad hungry. So you're at work and the vending machine has bullshit in it. So you have a choice. Do you go to the vending machine and just sacrifice something that's garbage? Or wait the extra 2 hours when you're off at 4 o'clock and then go get the food that you really want to eat that will satisfy you, which probably most of you will be damn Chick-fil-A or Panda, Poopy Panda. Just saying, So the idea, the conflict in the head is the Eight of Swords. The manifestation is actually deciding which way or what you're going to do. Because either way, you can get up and go to that vending machine. You're physically manifesting something, which is terminating your hunger. Or you can wait the extra minutes to get something better. Okay? So these people in your past is like the vending machine. It's quick, it's easy, it's cheap, it's sleazy, but it's not satisfying. You can put in the extra work to leave all that behind and wait for that one person to come in and then put all your eggs in that basket and manifest what really would be satisfying. Okay. That was great. I love that part. For sure. Look at this. 7 of Cups. Daydreaming, are you? Daydreaming. Okay, the truth is maybe, I don't know. I want to say nervous still. That nervous card kind of goes with that Page of Cups, but 7 of Cups is you're having some mixed emotions, mixed feelings. Maybe you're not as quite emotionally ready at this moment. Because you're working on your logic, and then the emotions kick in, so that it's like, oh man, seemingly heavy, but it's not really. It's just the process. See, yeah, you got a lot of love to give, okay? So stop being in your bag about your emotions. See, it's just going to burn you down. Okay, so start thinking of self-worth here, okay? Don't play into the, they got a new car and I don't. They got a couple extra $1,000 in the bank account and I don't. That's going to throw you all off. Just do it. Baby steps. Could be getting some good news here. I don't know. Let's see what that is. Tower. Okay, so the good news is you're you're going to do it. You're taking a baby step forward. Bravo. Congratulations. All right. That's the story. Don't take off yet because I got to throw down your verdict. Okay. So let's throw a couple cards down there for your verdict. I definitely appreciate y'all being up in here today. Ooh, blowing up the comments too. I love it. See, some bitch told you good things come to those who wait. Hierophant. That definitely is a higher level commitment, spiritual enlightenment. This is definitely driven by the divine. It's a holy union. Just say something. Say something. I'm giving up on you. Wow. I mean, could this not be your instructions for what you're about to buy? Emotionally, mentally, physically, with a person. Sure. They weren't in Chinese, for sure. Definitely your steps are being ordered here. I'm seeing a clear path to very much a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, stability, growth. Just it's just almost like a fairy tale dream come true. And I only see one person out here. So it's up to you, my friends. Definitely appreciate y'all being out here. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your rest of your evening. Speaking of the food, I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna get my grub on. I just went shopping. I made a pulled pork the other day, and man, it won't last. Big old pork butt like that. Shredded it up, man. I ate it like a day and a half. So good. Because I cooked my pulled pork with Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it's a little Texas trick. Right, put a little Dr. Pepper in there. And that meat's so juicy. Anyways, I'm starving. Enjoy this. Appreciate it. I don't know what I'm going to title it, but tell your friends and your neighbors. Binge my playlists. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for already? Okay? What are you waiting for? Anyways, be blessed, be brave, be bold, be well. Peace and prayer every day, my friends. And I will see you on the next one.